Extremely sorry. Today we had a lot of technical issue because of the rain, but we had to come back for this amazing match, which can basically be called an eliminator, because whichever team loses is basically out of the tournament. And Philly here definitely cruising and taking control. Just the third over and already 30 odd runs with a boundary at least in every over. Philly looking in great touch, especially these two, especially Ramis for that matter. Shahir as well, hitting that beautiful and long six in this over. And he goes again. And pretty much the exact same shot. The only difference being this one being a little longer. What a shot. Two sixes in this over. And a single. 13 already from this over. And Philly looking to hit 200 maybe. Also, because of the delay by the rain, 5 overs has been cut from both teams. So both of them are playing 15 each. Hence, the onslaught is not stopping. And that should be a boundary as well. What batting? What batting? 39 after 3 for no wickets, Philly. Change in bowling seems to be working here. Neil picking up the danger man in his very first ball, and a little a little slow now, Philly. But Ehsan as well is an international batsman, brother of the esteemed Sarfaraz Ahmed, who captained Pakistan to a Champions League victory. Champions Trophy victory, I'm sorry. So, yeah, we have talent all around. And the said batsman and dangerman, Shahir, is still here. So, he should be looking to hit a boundary or so. This over, at least. One boundary. Neil to Shahir. Fourth ball. Smart batting. Rotates the strike. Neil to Ehsan now. Swing and a miss. Good over this from Neil. Getting his team back. With how the first three over went, Philly was in cruise control, but Deepak somewhat back, even though Philly are well over the run rate they would be planning on at the beginning of the game. Swing and a miss again. Finishes off with a dot. 2 and a wicket in this over. And Philly are 41 for 1 after 4. Run into the, run into attack here. Spin bowling. While the batsmen are hitting the way they are, bold, really bold. In the power play as well. Straight away goes for it. But not really connecting. Should get a couple. Gets two. Shahir will be target. Shahil will target Vrund here because all he needs to do is get the ball outside the 30 yard and the ground will do it for him. Everything else. Vrund 2 tries again. Just a single though. The one thing good about this Deepak team is they won't give any run in the field. They'll take every catch that they get. That's the one thing that Deepak has over every other team in this competition. But Philly as well have the batting order to clear the ropes, honestly. Every ball. Run to Essen now. Takes two and gets too easily. Decent over up till now, this from Runt. Especially the way they were batting. Honestly, I thought it would be a massacre here. But he's been bowling well. Good bowl here from Runt. Misfield. There was a chance there. But not able to capitalize there. Deepak. Six of it from the first four deliveries. Let's see what Shahir has to offer now. Run to Shahir, fifth ball. Didn't connect that well. Should be happy that it landed in the safe zone. Was dicey. Gets the one though. Ehsan on strike for the final delivery. Seven of this over yet. Run to Ehsan. And we're waiting. Oh, that's a six. Finishes off in style Ehsan here. The over that looked good goes for 30 now. 54 for 1 after 5. Filli. Cruising. Neil Patel back into the action. No doubts here. Has been the star bowler as of yet. The only bowler who's not hit for over 10 in this innings as of yet. Everyone else at least 10 runs every over. Let's see if Neil can continue providing that magic for Deepak here. The bad thing is this is the second over. Due to the rain issues, he'll have just one more. Starts with a wide. Cheap runs. Cheap runs this. He's been bowling well. Shouldn't try the extra. He doesn't need it. Neil to Shahir. What a fielding. What a fielding. Make sure that his team has saved 5 runs. And that's what I was saying. Deepak almost wins the match in the field and saves 4 runs for his team. Saves the boundary, honestly, because that was 6. Amazing fielding here. Shahir was utterly shocked. Neil to Shahir again. some technical issues. I'm sorry. So yeah, they just took one. So actually, 5 runs were saved by that amazing fielding. Definitely was a loose ball though. Neil should be doing better. Neil to SN now. Fifth ball. So I'm sorry, fourth ball. And punches it for a single. Good throw. Good throw. That's the thing with Deepak. They will try to get every opportunity their way. There was nothing there, but due to the excellent fielding, almost got a run out. Shahir now already tried to get some runs off Neil. Well bowled, Neil. Well bowled. He's been the one bowler that they haven't been able to hit. And Shahir making sure that he gets at least
No, we
one.
don't have replay.
Tried to go for it, but just a single again. 6 run of this over. Filli are 56, 59. I'm so sorry. After the first six, 61
Got
Filli.
it?
Mohit Patel, new man into the attack, and the captain will be hoping that he doesn't concede because apart from Neil, no one else has been able to get their line and length correct. And Neil just has one more over left. So if Mohit doesn't get his line length correct and gets hit, Deepak would be in deep trouble. Because there won't be a bowler who hasn't been hit for 8 overs straight after this. So very crucial over this one from Mohit. And he's facing one of the giants of the sport in the Midwest area, SN. Mohit to SN, first ball, and starts with a wide. The pressure getting to him. Dot ball. Mohit showing his class with a slow one. And gets picked right after that. Tries the slower one again, but picked up for a 6. And Mohit has to come back. Not just for him, for Deepak. Hassan showing his class. And that was a difficult shot, not easy to pull off. Straight over the covers. Very few batsmen in this tournament have been able to hit that. And Hassan showing why he's one of the best here. Mohit under pressure now. What will he do now? And smart batting this from Hassan. Got his runs. Now rotating the strike. The problem for Deepak now is both these batsmen are set. They have faced 15 odd balls and are looking in fine touch. Shahid not so much in the past overs, but he was the one who started the party here. And goes for it. I think that's a six again. Yep, flat six. Power. That was power from Shahid. Flat six over the covers. Slapped it. And as I was saying, it's a tough shot to hit over the covers. We've seen two now. Mohit had to do something. He went the other way around. Already 14. Just the second dot ball of this over. Last one to go. Mohit to Shahid now. Slaps it again. Straight to the fielder though. Gets a 1. 15 of this Mohit over. 76 for 1 now, Filli, after 7 overs. Even the bat can't really take the heavy hitting now. We have to switch bats. Ah, Shahir really is in the mood now. Switches his bat. Hopefully, hits maybe more. Very good game of cricket this today, and Philly showing why they were one of the favorites, even though they lost two. The way they are hitting in the next 8 overs, they should be looking at 90, 100 runs from the next 8, and maybe 180. Should be looking at 180 here. What do you think, Mustaq? Should be looking at 180, right?
Yes, definitely. If Ehsan Ahmed stays for a long time and plays through like 12 overs, then Niaz Khan can come in and like
Finish it
bank.
off. Yeah. So we have our expert here, Mustaq Ahmed. Takes a single. Smart batting. Not every ball, especially Neil's over. He's been bowling very well. The only person, honestly, in this team, DeePark team, who's been bowling well. And I think both Ehsan and Shahir are respecting the bowler. And it's his day, honestly. Neil has been bowling well, and this is his last over. So all they need to do is make sure they don't lose their wickets here. And the next seven, they've been hitting those bowlers, and very well, honestly. So just four more balls from Neil, and they should be looking at a good score here if they get through this over. And there's no need for that, Shahir. Gets a wide though, got lucky there. Misses it, but gets a wide. Cruising here, Filli. 79 already. And the ground is also helping them, if I'm being very honest. With the amount of rain that we had, the outfield has been super quick, and the grass has been cut short as well. So that helps. And DeePark with a monumental task. They have to. They have to make sure that Philly doesn't go more than 120, 130 odd runs. And smashes it. So even Neil is not safe now. What a shot trade. Very Virat Kohli esque, that shot. Suddenly, even Neil is not effective. And they're losing balls left and right with the amount of shots that they've been having. And takes a single, gets his big shot, and then rotates the strike so that the other person at the other end doesn't lose his touch as well.
तुम खा रहे ना चिकन?
Really smart batting here from SN. They've got their big shot of this over, so just rotating the strike now. Plus, Neil has been bowling really well, except maybe a few balls in this over. So parry him away, and then you've already been hitting those other seven bowlers. Just go ahead. Final ball of this Neil over and his spell. Neil to Shahir. And takes a single. Good spell this from Neil. Gets the wicket and finishes off his 3 overs for 21. So after 8, Philly is 88 for 1. Mohit is back after the expensive first over. He should be looking to try and come back because honestly, Deepak really needs that right now. With the way Filli has been batting, even 200 is on cards here. And
I think
a little lackey in the field as well today, Deepak. Very unusual from them. They're usually lightning quick in the field. Two of the first two from the second over of Mohit. Shahir on strike. Mohit to Shahir. Swing and a miss. The slower ball working in his favor here. I'm pretty sure Shahir was able to see, but wasn't really able to react in time. Willing to bet he knew it was the slow one. In the mood here, Shahir. Mohit to Shahir again. And picks him up. Picks him up really easily. What a shot. Power. The power he generates with that, using his entire body for that shot. And the rest is basically history now. Goes again, but straight to the fielder. And honestly, didn't really have that much in that one. Last ball. 9 of this over as of yet. And Ehsan on strike. Ehsan has been a little cold in the last few overs. Let's see if he gets going again. But Shahir, he's been on fire since the very beginning. 9 of the first 5. Mohit to Ehsan. Got lucky. Super lucky there. Should get 2. And gets 2 comfortably. So ends the over with 11. 97 for 1. 99 for 1 actually, Filli here. Nazir bought into the action. A change, necessary change here from Deepak, but he's feeling the pressure. Two wides to start with. Of course, he's bowling to the danger man, Shahir. Good fielding there, but honestly, didn't really need that dive. They were happy with a single there. Ehsan on strike now. Bit cold here, Ehsan. Three of the first delivery from Nazir, and not a wide, not given. And yeah, it's in, definitely in. Ehsan dulling his instincts there a little. Three of the first two for Nazir. Ehsan would be looking to score a boundary. Misses again, Ehsan. Two overs at the other end, and he seems to have lost his touch here. Should maybe try to rotate the strike a little and get his touch back, and then try to hit those boundaries. But two extras and a wide, so three extra run there. What are you doing, Deepak? 100 comes up, 105. Six of the first three without a boundary. So, Filli should be happy with that. And SN hits it straight to the fielder and gone. He was struggling. And gone for 26 here of 21 balls, SN. Will we see a collapse here? We have seen a lot of collapse in this tournament. Even yesterday. Raptors were 88 after 10, but finished for 140, 9 wickets. Will we see that again here? Deepak sure hope so. And the change in bowling seems to be working here. They got their man, got the breakthrough that they really needed. 2 wickets down, Filli 105 after 9.4. 5 more overs to go. Really cruising with the run rate here, Filli. And honestly, Filli won't mind Essen losing Essen as long as Shashir is there. Niaz Khan here in at 4 will be looking to hit from the very first ball. Not many overs left now. Should be a wide and given. Too many wides this from Nazir. That's his fourth wide of this over. Next set, and almost got him as well. They would be super happy if they were missed by inches, honestly. That too, Shahir, the danger man, playing on 49 here. Last ball of the over. And 50 comes up for Shahir. Well played, Shahir. Very well played. 50 of 29. And after 10, Filli are 108 for 2. Rohan Patel comes back into the attack, and honestly, really bad ball from him, but is punished as well. Gets hit for a 6 on the very first ball. And Niaz also looking in. Great touch here. What are you gonna do, Rohan, now? I'm sorry, Shahir was the batsman. And a single. Smart batting. Got his 6. Takes a single after that. Good batting here. Niaz Khan to face Rohan now. And Rohan has been really expensive today. 26 of 8 balls. He's supposed to lead from the front, but has been really expensive. Rohan to Niaz now. And should be a single. Straight to the fielder. And just a single. 8 of the first 3. Not the start Rohan would have wanted. Coming back into the attack. After almost 10 overs here. Should be a wide. Yep. Given. No extras, Rohan. Come on. Second highest wicket taker in the tournament. But hasn't really looked like him in today's match. It's all about Shahir today. Rohan to Shahir again. And straight should be to the fielder. Just a one. Cruising here, Filli. And directly to the fielder. Good feeling. Last ball. Rohan to Niaz. And gets hit. Should be a 6. And cover drive again. Over the covers again. Gets hit for a 6. Should be a 6.
Yes, Chirag bhai.
Expensive, really expensive over here from Rohan.
हाँ ठीक है कर दो
After 11, 124 for 2 Filli. Nazir back into the attack. And he's been bowling well, comparatively. But both of them, Niaz and Shahir, are looking in fine touch now. But he's holding his own here, Nazir. Swing and a miss.
बहुत अच्छा बॉलर है बैटिंग भी मस्त करता है
What a shot, Niaz. What a shot. And it's out of the ground, honestly. Not just out of the park. And Niaz with a comeback. Honestly, even the cars are not safe now. These two have been hitting hard. And what a shot. Straight 6 from Niaz. 7 of the first 3 from Nazir. At this rate, we might need a new set of balls just to finish this one match, just to finish this 3 overs. Niaz again, and a misfield. Good running, Niaz. And that was his call. He made sure he'll be there. Shahir, who's been a little slow, honestly, he's tired now, but Niaz making sure that he's leading when it comes to running between the wickets. Nine of the first four, fruitful over already. Niaz was bowling well, wasn't able to come back that strong. And there seems to be some delay here. I honestly don't know what the delay is. Nazir to Niaz again, and hits it again, but should be a catch. Missed! Deepak, that's the one thing that you're better than everyone in this competition. You're fielding, but you've let yourself down today. And relatively simple catch for an experienced veteran like Rohan, but he misses it and misjudged it honestly. And gets a boundary again to finish the over. And a really fruitful over this. 15 of the second over from Nazir. Niaz really hitting really well now. And 139 for 2 after 12. Filli. And a beautiful inning comes to an end. There was no need there, Shahir, for that shot. But well played. Fine innings comes to an end. And Rohan finally gets his breakthrough, honestly. Didn't really deserve that wicket for that ball. But Shahid chose the wrong shot and got penalized. 59 of 34, Shahir. Well played. And a comeback over this from Rohan. Got the wicket, 2 dot balls, and Nia's clearly angry here. Nia's clearly angry here. And not just Nia's, honestly. This Rohan over was a blessing in disguise. The way they've been hitting him for the past few, and finally switches the strike. Niaz will be looking to hit out of the park this one ball, and Niaz should be instructing Anuj here. He's the set batsman. He's been hitting well, and dot ball. Great comeback from this. Great comeback this over, Rohan. Just one, and the danger man as well gone. Good way to end your spell, Rohan. Filli are 140 for 3 after 13 now. Just 2 to go. Finally spin coming back into the attack, and bowled. What a start from Ashok. Anuj gone. Disappointing, honestly, from him today. And what at one point looked close to 180, now Philly seemed to maybe reach 160 if Nias can get on strike. Somewhat of a comeback from Deepak, giving themselves something to chase. And Deepak too have a good batting lineup, decent batting lineup, not as star-studded as Philly, but they can get the job done as well. Only if they get Niaz and maybe restrict them under 150. And Aga Khan also is a great batsman. I've seen his sixes. Aga Kizar, my bad. I've seen him hit six. Oh, and gone. Aga gone as well. What a comeback from Ashok. That's what you would like to see. And honestly, bit of a comeback from Deepak here in the last 2 overs. At one point, Philly were cruising. 180 seemed a given. On a hat trick now, Ashok. On a hat trick here, Ashok. Good shout there, but definitely was going outside the leg stump. And Niaz Khan finally on strike. Everything is on him now, and he must be feeling some pressure. 3 wickets in the past 6 balls. By the looks of it, Ashok might just be feeling more pressure than Niaz here. There was no need for that wide there. And connects it decently, not as well as he would have wanted. And gets just one. Good fielding there. Deepak finally coming back into the game. A little too late, maybe? Maybe not. They have to get them, restrict them under 150 to have any chance of winning here. Because Filli have a good bowling lineup as well. Single. Niaz to face the last ball. And brilliant comeback from Ashok. Even Rohan did well to finish off on a high. Rohan. Last over, just one of the last over. And Niaz would be looking for a single. Maybe not. And just before the boundary. Should be gone here. And gone. Definitely gone. And what is Nizar doing there? Should have been running before Niaz. They have to give Niaz the strike for the last over to maybe hit 160. To get a chance to hit to get 160. Nizar gone as well. Philly 146 for 5 after 14 overs. With just one to go now. Starts off with a wide here, Nazir. And Niaz will be looking to hit every ball now. Final over. That's all he has to do, honestly. There's no point keeping his wicket now. Should be looking for two there, Niaz. And gets the two. Easily, honestly. Needed a direct hit there. Three of the first ball. And Nazir was hit a lot in his second over. Hit hard there. By Niaz. Let's see if Niaz can maybe get them over 160 here. 160 would be a winning total here. Honestly, even now they should be looking. What a shot. What a shot from Niaz. And gets too easily again. Good ball there from Nazir. Almost took everything from Niaz to hit that. Bit of a comeback here from Deepak. At one point they were looking to easily score 180. Filli here. And I've been saying this constantly, but it is true. The way they were hitting, especially Shahir and Niaz, honestly SN as well, they were looking at 180 odd runs. And in a 15 over game, that's a lot. Even 150 is a lot. Because playing under the light, it's definitely tougher than under natural light. The ball flickers. It's tougher. Good ball that from Niaz. I'm so sorry, Nazir. Good ball again from Nazir. And Nazir is coming back strong here. Two Yorkers, back to back. And the 2 overs definitely hit them hard because even Niaz was stuck at the other end and has seemed to lost his touch here. He was clearing boundaries with ease, but can't seem to get the ball out of 30-yard circle now. That's what happens when you take quick wickets. The entire flow of the batsman gets down the drain. And last ball now, Nazir to Niaz. And great battle this. First over, Nazir won. Second over, Niaz won. And by the looks of it, Nazir is winning here again. Maybe not. It's a six. And what a shot. It's a six to finish it. And finishes the inning on 159 here. What batting from Niaz. Power play batting. Great batting display from Filli. And they finish on 159 for the loss of 7 wickets. 6 wickets. And 160 is the target for Deepak. Heavy chase here for Deepak. And these two seem to be in the mood today, though. They're trying to go for it from the very first ball. Gulam is no slouch, though. Three of the first two. Sargam still on strike.
भाई मेरे को मूत आ रही है थोड़ा देखो.
Abe. Should be a leg by. Yep, given. Manan on strike now. Manan has been known for hitting in those first few overs. Gets out as well. Has been getting out as well, but gets the inning going. Just three of the first three for Gulam. Filli would be happy with that. Gulam to Manan now. Tries to swing. Doesn't really judge it well though. Dot ball. Manan seemed to have got a knock with that last delivery. We are having some delay because of that. But we should be starting. Again, he seems to be okay now. Manan on strike. We seem to be back into the action now. And just a single. Rotating the strike, these two. Maybe they're trying to be set, getting to know the ball first before hitting. But they don't seem to have that much time here because 160 is a huge target and just 15 overs. One of which is gone. And they just have five of it. Five of the first five. Gulam to Sargam now. And tries to go for it, but swing and a miss. Just five from the first over. Deepak are five for no loss after one. Don't really have the luxury of time here, Deepak. Nias, the star of the first inning.
How much did he make? Yes.
And Nias, with that pace, he's known for. Brilliant all-rounder, Nias. And one of the
They gave him.
treasured asset for Philly. They have to start hitting though, Deepak. They have to start hitting here, Deepak. They don't really have the luxury of time. That's the difficult part about chasing. You have to maintain a steady run rate. You don't really have the luxury of taking your time and then maybe trying to hit, because once the run rate starts mounting, you are under a lot of pressure then. And Niaz is new here in Midwest, but lands safely there. Gets two though. Niaz with that blistering pace. But that's what Deepak also had. And Philly used the pace against them. Maybe that's what Deepak needs as well. To use the pace against Philly. Go with the flow of the ball instead of against it and trying to force a shot. Good over this again for Philly. And the pressure is mounting now. Like I said, they don't really have the luxury of time. That's what they need. And a beautiful, beautiful shot this. Very Surya-esque, honestly. The way Surya plays. His famous shots. Just skying it behind. And that's all they need. Just one, six, maybe two fours, one boundary maybe, and a couple running. That's all they need. But they have to do that every over, and that's the hard part. Last ball though. Using the pace of Niaz though. Very well done. And hits it again. Should get a boundary. Not really. Gets a couple though. And good over this for Deepak. 10 more and they're on track. So Deepak are 15, 16 actually, after 2 overs for no wicket. And Deepak is here for the chase. Let's go, Deepak. That's what we are here to see. A good chase, a good game of cricket. Filli showed us in the first half. It's your turn now, Deepak. Let's go. Two sixes to begin with here. Sargam, what a batsman. And nothing out of the ordinary here. He didn't try to force any of them. Even Manan last over. Not trying to force it, just using the pace. And that's all you need to do here. Because the field is really fast because of the rain. All you need to do is go with the flow, go with the pace, and you're gonna have big results. Goes again, but didn't hit that very well. Should be taken. And what a catch! What a catch here. Sargar may be a little too much. But he was in fine touch, so that was the right call. Didn't really connect it that well. And paid the price. And what a catch this. What a catch. You don't really get to see such good catch here. But when you do, it's spectacular. Aga coming back strong. Got hit for two sixes, but got the wicket as well. And Rohan Patel is here. Rohan Patel might look to get some of the runs that he gave back. Good comeback here from Aga Kizar. Got hit for a couple, but got the important wicket. That's what you need here. Because Philly have runs on the board. They have a lot of runs. For 15 overs, 160 is a huge target. 10 odd runs per over is what Deepak need. But more than that, what they need is to keep their wickets. Runs will come. A couple here, a couple there, and maybe one boundary and over. That's all they need. But the important thing is they have their wickets in hand. And Sangram was looking really well. So they will miss him. No need to try that. Trying a little too much here, Aga. Last ball. Aga to Rohan.
तो पिकल कब खाया इंडियन पिकल
Nias continuing his onslaught from the other end. Got hit for a beautiful six by Manan last over. Flicked it behind. Very Surya-esque that shot from Manan. Let's see what he does. Niaz has a lot of pace, and if Manan and Deepak in general are able to use that pace against Filli, we might be looking at a good match here. And let me remind you, this is almost an eliminator, this match. Because whichever team loses this match is more or less out of the competition. Unless everything else goes according to them. Which, hey, if you're that lucky, you deserve to be in. But more or less, 3 losses and you're out. Both of them are at 2 losses each. Whichever team loses this game is more or less out of the competition. That's why you can see both of them are giving their all, more than their all, 120% in the field as well. The catches that you saw today. Tries to hit this one and should get a couple. Gets two. That's all they need. A few couples here and there, and maybe a boundary each over, or maybe every 2 overs. That's all they need. It's not that hard if you're playing proper cricketing shots, if you're not forcing it. Because these players have the caliber to chase down 160. Hits it again. Should be taken. Falls short. Very, very lucky there. Slapped it for four. Deepak won't go down with a fight. Without a fight. Using the pace. And they have to use the power play overs because this is the best time to use the field. With how quick the outfield is, they just need to connect. That's all they need. Tries again, but swing and a miss. Manan is looking really good here. The shots he's been playing, really good. So after 4 overs, Deepak are 39 for 1. And spin bowling is here into the attack as soon as the power play ends. Spin is here. And a veteran of Midwest, Nizar. And he's been bowling well, really well this tournament as well. Nizar to Rohan here. Starts with a dot. All Deepak needs is to not panic, and they should be through here. Not lose wicket and not panic. That's all they need here. Nizar to Rohan again. And Rohan panicked, but isn't penalized. Got super lucky there, super lucky. Misfield, Filli, you can't really afford that. As soon as there's some pressure building, that has been the story of the match. As soon as the pressure is building, they're not dropping catches, maybe one, that's all. But Misfield has been the name of the game today. Cheap 4. Didn't really deserve that, man. But he gets it. Slaps it again down the ground. Should get a 2. Should get a couple. And gets 2 easily. Bad throw. Bad throw. Well done, keeper. Futile waste of time here. Run rate just over 11. Very doable. If these two are set, very doable. Nizar to Manan again. Just gets a 1. And Rohan joins the party too. What a shot! Swept it into the clouds. What a six, Rohan. Great over here from Minaj. Controlling the innings again. Deepak were clawing. Deepak were really clawing back here, but one good over, and the run rate is up again. Although they are cruising here, they should be looking good, Deepak. As long as they don't lose wickets, they are cruising. They haven't really. The run rate hasn't really gone up that much. They are keeping up. And free runs. No need for that, Minaj. Run rate just shy of 10. And picks it up. Should get some, at least a couple. Gets way more than that though. Boundary. Boundary to finish the over. And 60 for 1 after 6. Manan anchoring the inning well here. And Rohan as well, making sure that the run rate doesn't get too much for them to handle. 100 of 9 is very doable because these two batsmen, even a few in the dugout as well, have the ability to hit. And they can really, really hit it well. So, okay. That was very unorthodox, oh, very orthodox, that action. Gets wide though. Three wides on a trot from the captain. Fondly called Dr. Akbar is a veteran here and gets the wicket. Rohan is definitely angry. Cheap wicket because that was the ball to hit a boundary actually, but he didn't really get the connection he wanted. He didn't really get the connection he wanted and gone. And he must be angry. He must be angry. They were doing really well. Had the run rate in control as well, but given the wicket cheaply, really cheaply. And now Deepak is in trouble. The experience comes in now. Prithvish is in. He was looking in fine touch last match as well, but wasn't really able to capitalize. But now with Manan set, he should take his time. And Dr. Akbar with a wide again. Almost gave away a boundary, honestly. 4 wides. And very different action this from Akbar. Fondly called Dr. Saab. Picked up. Picked up really well by Prathvesh. And that's the difference. That's what experience does. He made sure to hit it where there are no fielders because that was a bad ball. It was against what he set up in the field. All his everything, everyone outside the 30-yard circle is on the leg side. Why are you bowling on the offside then, Doctor? And punished as he should have on that ball. 8 runs of 3 balls already, and just 4 of them from the bat. Takes a single. Smart batting this. Just one. The inform Manan strike now. Doctor to Manan. Manan a bit distracted here. And last ball from Doctor. I that looked painful. Straight to the shin from Prithvish. And controlling. Controlling the inning here. Not letting the run rate get too much out of control. 71 for 2 here after 7 DeePark. Spin from both end now. And that's the perfect strategy on a field like this. Do not let them use the pace of the bowler. Make them use some muscle. Let them be tired. 2 doors from Minaj here. And pressure mounting now. They need a big shot now. Just 2 dots, and the run rate has gone up by almost half a run. Should be a wide and given. Free runs. That's what they've been doing wrong. They've been given runs cheaply, very, very cheaply. Especially these two spinners. They've been bowling well. The line and length has been well bowled, but the number of wides is just unacceptable. Should be gone. Should be gone. Not given. Maybe umpire has the better view. Definitely. And leg by given here. So maybe outside off a little, but definitely not out. Prithvish struggling here against the spin. Manan now. Manan has to hit a boundary in this over. Otherwise, the pressure will mount. And that should be a bye. And a wide as well. So wide plus one here. Too many wides. Too many wides, Filli. And run rate is back up to 10. Which is perfect. Because just a few sixes, just a few fours, and the run rate is way in control. Just like that. 1-6. And the run rate is down. What a six by Prithvish. And the run rate is the required run rate and current run rate is almost equal now. Just 1-6. That's what they need to do. Rotate the strike. And with the extras coming, they will get the runs. Dot ball. Prithvish really wanted a wide, but dot. Dot to finish the over. 81 for 2 after 8 overs. Deepak. And Doctor is back in the attack. Manan to face. Did get the wicket Akbar, but was expensive. Let's see what he does. Known for his slow balls. Really slow spin bowling. Dropped. Doctor almost got one more wicket here, but dropped. That's the second catch dropped tonight. Not not something you want to do, Philly.
Slot isn't
Lands safely, just a one.
waiting.
2 runs of the first two
Yeah.
of this Akbar over.
300.
takes a couple, and that's all you need. Pacing the innings very well. DeePark here. 87, 2 wickets down, 8.3. No need to do anything fancy. Just go with the flow. Take a couple. Maybe get a boundary every other over. That's all. Tries again, lands safely again. Deepak is getting very lucky here, especially Manan. Dropped twice. To be fair, this wasn't really a chance, but on the first ball, definitely should have been caught. And he is the danger man right now. He's the one who's taking the game away for Filli. Takes a single. Good over as of right now from Doctor. 6 of it, and more importantly, no extras as of yet. And Doctor gets hit. Doctor was not ready for that. He definitely wasn't ready. Dot ball to finish though. 89 for 2 after 9. Deepak.
Tejas, the new bowler, comes in. Let us see what's he gonna do. There's a lot of field changes happening here. Looks like a power hitting gonna start now. This is gonna be the do or die over for this match. Straight to the fielder. Here is a single. It's in the hands of Manan now.
Very smart bowling, this. Making sure that the batsman has to put in the work if he wants to score a boundary. Spin from both ends. And they know as soon as they get some pace, all they need to do is get the bat to ball. So like here, they have to
That's
hit
in
the
the
shot.
gap.
Don't really get four though.
It's a boundary.
My bad. I didn't see the umpire there. So yeah, that's all they need. Just one boundary and then get a couple. That's all. Just make sure you rotate the strike because you don't really need that much runs anymore. 66 runs needed. You have 5 odd overs. It's not that hard as long as you have wickets in hand. And these two batsmen are set now. They're targeting the bad balls like this one and
That good running between the wickets.
not letting instincts get I'm sorry, making sure that instincts are used well and not really trying to force an outcome here. So just one boundary, and they already have 7 runs of the first 3, and that's way more than what they need. 3, maybe 4 runs more of the last 3, and that's the run rate. He's flying it too much now, Tejas. And that's not a bad thing, but the ball being flighted high and being a full toss, that's definitely bad. I'm not sure why he hasn't been punished yet, but I'm willing to bet that if he does that again, he will be punished. Because he's done that to both batsmen now. And they won't forgive him again. That's what he was trying to do. He knew it. Prithvish, the experience coming in. And wide is not given. Almost got him there, Tejas. What a ball. What a bowling. And finishes off with 2 dots. So what looked like a good over ended up being a good over for Filli. And after 10 gone, Deepak are 97 for 2.
Here comes the Dr. Sub again into the attack. Will the batsman go hard on him or they just rotate? Let's see. Lots of changes happening in the field. What's the ball gonna be? Is it gonna be a boundary or a wicket? Here we go. That's a shot. It's in the gap. What a shot. It's a boundary. Nice batting from Manav. Maybe this is the over they're gonna target. That's a shot again. Oh, just short of fielder. Can Prithvi smash Dr. Saab? Oh, that's sneaky. And that's a wide given. It's in the gap. Is it going to be a 4? No, it's going to be a 2. Good running between the wickets. Two more balls go to wicket. Oh, it's given. Dr. Saab again takes a wicket here.
Doctor with a captain spell here. He has been hit. He's definitely been hit. But two crucial wickets. And the experience of Prithvish gone. Jay Patel can also hit though. And honestly, they would be happy that he's here. Now that just 5 overs are left and they still need 55 runs. And of just 4 overs, honestly, because just 2 balls left of this Doctor over. 2 wickets in his spell, and last 2 balls for the Doctor as well. Dr. Akbar with his magical hands, honestly. Jay Patel, really experienced in the Midwest region, and he loves to score. He loves to score. And this is the time for Deepak now, because Philly were cruising at this point, but after this, maybe after 2 overs, 12, 13 overs, when Philly started to lose their wickets. But now, if Deepak don't, they definitely have a chance to win this. 55 is not that much for these two in 4 overs. And starts with a boundary. Oh, six! Not even a boundary. That's a 6. Doctor is hit again, and that's the 50. Jay, Jay Patel hits his very first ball for a 6. What a player. Like I said, if he's there, he'll make sure that they have at least 1 over left. Doctor flights this one. Jay goes for it, but should get just a single. And that is Dr. Akbar's spell. 32 for 2 in 3 overs. Decent spell. Got hit for a few runs, but got 2 crucial wickets as well. And that's 11 overs, 112 for 3 Deepak. and Gulam comes back into the attack. You should expect 2 overs from him out of the 4. And that's the tough part for Filli. I'm sorry, for Deepak. Because Gulam has bowled well in his first over. But maybe the slower one. What a ball. And what a response from Manan as well. Jay, sorry. Got caught off guard, Jay. But was able to parry it away into safety. Good one, Jay. 46 of 23. 2 runs a ball is what they need here. Hits it straight to the fielder. And Jay won't be happy with that. Jay definitely won't be happy with that. Because any other day, that's a 6. But he hits it straight to the fielder. Straight away to the fielder. Won't be happy. Won't be happy for that. Gulam here with a crucial breakthrough. And Jay gone for 9. 46 of 3.5 overs is tough. But if Manan gets the major chunk of deliveries, he faces him. He can do that. He can do that. Deepak will want Manan to face at least 2 overs of the remaining. And it's a late biter, ladies and gentlemen. Into the over the field and gets 2. Good running. Good running between the wickets for Mohit. Mohit Patel can also hit. Not as much as Manan, but he can. And they'll want every run that they can get from anywhere. Because it's actually the pressure will build now if they don't get at least a boundary in the next 3, in the next 2 now. Dot ball. You can't do that, Mohit. Not anymore. Dot ball is as important as a wicket now at this stage. 44 of 20 deliveries. And hits it straight. Will it be taken? He drops it. And Jay would be fuming because it's the same fielder. It's the same spot. But one is taken, the other one is not. Jay must be fuming here. Jay must be fuming. Mohit gets 2 more. 42 of 19. And just gets a single. Great over this from Gulam. Just 7 of it. And pressure is on Deepak now. 41 of 18. 119 for 4 after 12 overs. Aga Khizar back into the attack. Was expensive in his first over, but it's just him and Gulam now. What a ball! What a ball! And Mohit is feeling the pressure. He was gone. He was gone. Got lucky though.
आने से खेल रहा है वहाँ पर उसको भेजना है नेक्स्ट उधर खेल रहा है इस तरफ यही है मेन ओवर इसमें ही मारना चाहिए कि नेक्स्ट गुलाम डालेगा नियाज डालेगा हाँ नेक्स्ट नियाज और गुलाम का ओवर है ना इनको ही
Hits
मारना
it,
मारना है
but just a one. Oh, they're taking two. Why are you taking two? Just let Manan face the ball. That's what you want. Manan is the set batsman here. And Mohit is struggling. Why are you taking twos? And making the inexperienced Mohit, at least today, face the majority of delivery. Should get just one here. And all the pressure on Manan now. All the pressure on Manan. It's been a good chase. Definitely one worth rewatching. But can Manan get his team home? Is the question here. He has three deliveries. Next two overs won't be easy. These three deliveries is what Manan needs. He hits one, but tries for two, will get two. Good running. Good running between the wickets. Manan on 48 now. 36 or 14. Tense. Super tense now, the situation. He has to hit Manan. You have to hit it now. You don't have an option. He needs at least 1/6 of the next two. Will he get that? No. Gets two. Should get two. Gets two. 34 of 13. It's going away. It's going away from DeePark. They had it. But it's 80 Filli and 20 DeePark now. Or less. 50 comes up for one. Great innings of just 30 balls. 250s today. And both were exceptional. And bowled. What a bowler. Agha. Agha might have won the match there. Perfect Yorker this from Agha. And there was nothing he could do. You had to respect the bowler there. But Manan is gone for 50 of 31. And with him, most likely, the hopes of Deepak as well. After 13, 126 for 5 Deepak. 34 of 2 overs needed. Neil to face. 2 overs left. And Philly, no, they don't really need to do anything extra now. That's what DeePark needed as well. But they tried the extra thing and messed up. Super 10, they really need a miracle now. 33 of 11. And two new batsmen. Losing wickets in quick succession here should be taken. And a missed catch as well, but they won't really mind it. Gulam won't be happy with that. That was his second wicket and maybe man of the match as well. Hit well. Not really. What are you doing, Philly? What are you doing in the field? What was that? You're a professional cricketer. How are you not able to judge the ball? Even the audience is angry. Cheap runs. There's no need. And Deepak are not really able to capitalize on that. Just two of those two misfields. Why won't you at least try? You need 32 of 10 deliveries. And that should be a 6. Maybe not over yet. Most likely it is. But maybe. There is a chance for a miracle. You never know. Can Mohit justify that miracle? We're yet to see. 23 off 8 deliveries now. They more or less need 2 more of those to have a fighting chance. At least one. At least one. Should get 2. Gets 2. Oh, gets 3. Insane running. Insane running this. Is that some pressure that Philly is feeling now? Because one more 6 and suddenly it's dead even now. Neil Patel was the one who hit the 6. I'm sorry. Oh, dot ball. Anything but a dot ball. More importantly, though, Neil is on strike. He was able to hit a great 6. Hopefully, he can do a few more. 20 of 6 now for Deepak to stay alive. 145 now after 14. Niaz Khan is up to finish the proceedings. And they have caught up Deepak, but they need a miracle now. 20 of the final over. Out of 100 tries, 95% they fail. Neck to neck this. But the early overs where Philly really exploded, Deepak didn't really capitalize, and that's all it came down to now. Niaz Khan did it with the bat. Might try to finish it with the ball as well. 99 out of 100 times, it's the bowling team who wins when defending 20 of the final over. But that one time, just like Brathwaite did, he does connect it well. Catch 2. 1805. It's tough. It's really tough. He's trying though. He's genuinely trying. And Niaz Khan is a good bowler. It'll be difficult to hit him. But if anyone can do it, it's him. Niaz Khan to Neil Patel. Bold. And with that, more or less, Filli has done it. What a ball from Niaz. And the debutant Nazir is in. Not really in a situation he would have loved coming in, but he is in nevertheless. With 18 of 4, 3 out of 4, 6 is needed. Nazir debuting in a tensed, filled situation. It's all up to him now. Not a debut that I'll envy. Nazir. Nizar. Niaz to Nazir. Misses it. And is gone, I think. Yep. Gone first ball. I don't know what Mohit was trying to do here. Because Nazir can hit as well. So maybe give him a shot instead of doing this. Because even Mohit hasn't been really hitting that much. So don't really know what he was trying there. But well, Nazir is gone for a duck. First ball. 18 of 3. All 6 is needed. All Niaz needs to do is bowl a legal delivery and it's done. Unless he gets hit for 3 sixes. Which, if that happens, the gods are with him then. Honestly. Niaz to Mohit now. And that's a wide. You do not need that Niaz. It doesn't matter if he hits you for 2 sixes. Come on. Just finish it. And a good attempt from Deepak. 144 in 15 is a heavy, heavy target. But Philly were just a bit too much. The start that they had, Philly, to their innings, that is what gave away. Final delivery, 12 of it needed. Not possible by the rules of cricket. Unless Niaz is kind enough to bowl a no ball. And Ashok is able to hit a 6. final delivery. And they get one. So Filli have defeated DeePark convincingly here by 10 runs. And that's all from our side. Thank you very much for joining us.